All right, welcome back to another episode of We're Not Experts podcast.
Because we're not experts at anything.
Yeah.
Literally anything. No bueno.
Fuck, we've had a big week. 2 weeks since we've recorded now. Do you want to explain why we couldn't record?
I actually got locked up. Yeah.
And what'd you do? And be honest.
Just walked in the gym. The guy's like, "You're getting arrested for being too heavy." I'm like, "Whoa."
He's like, "Open your bag, sir."
Don't go there. I was in Sydney seeing my brother. He's in Sydney, so I went to go see him. And then I really wanted to train this gym World's Gym Marconi. Mills has been there himself, and I was just diving. Shut the fuck up. I was diving into it, I guess. Honestly, best gym I've ever been to in my life. Best gym by far. It's one big, two the equipment there, like. Anything you want, it's there. Like, and like a mad, I'm sure you know that mad dedicated leg room where it's like the best lighting, but it's all leg equipment, like leg presses, squat racks.
Wait, the leg room?
It's like a leg space more.
Okay.
It's like under the balcony type thing with the best lighting. You got like the leg presses, squat racks, extensions, hamstring machines. All the thing about legs, it's all there. But I was showing shoulders that day and best equipment ever. And being Sydney, I thought it'd be a lot of heads there and stuff, like people like who just act tough and like.
Do you want to explain what that is?
Heads, so like people from the area who think they're top shit basically. It's.
Do you want to rattle off some names?
Miloslav
Christos.
Jovic, Nick Safaris, Christos, Sam Richardson. He's an Aussie head. But no, everyone there was friendly. Honestly, like everyone I spoke to there was very friendly. I saw this guy. I had a mad conversation with this guy there. He wore, obviously us being both from an Orthodox religious background. He wore a mass shirt with like a cross on the back saying "Christ is King." And I pointed out his shirt. His shirt was mad, and we had like a mad conversation. He said I'm pretty big, which I'm.
He's like, "Can you fuck off? I'm training."
The real story. Yeah. It was. I enjoyed it. There's like every time I go to Sydney now, I'm going to train there. I reckon.
I keep looking at the camera because I feel like it's just going to drop, but I don't think it is.
It films the floor for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah,
happy.
But while you were away, we had the fitness expo as well in Canberra.
I missed that.
And then what happened was because me and Darko run the Capital Bodybuilding page, a lot of people were expecting both of us there, and then he was obviously away, and I guess our timetables didn't match up. Yeah. I had about 700 people ask me where Darko was. I was like actually getting to the point where I just was like, oh, for fuck's sake, every time.
Shut the fuck.
Yeah, I'm like, don't fucking ask me. I'll fucking vlog you. And, but it was a fucking mad weekend, bro. Like that weekend you were in Sydney and training at the gym. We had the fitness expo, and we got some stories from that. That was like so much funny stuff happened, and like
I saw that. I saw videos, yeah.
And Vivek, so shout out to Vivek if he's watching. At the expo, there was two things. So they had all these different competitions running for the day, and one of them was I'll start off with this one because it actually still hurts. But they had the deadlift competition.
I saw that.
It was you deadlift your body weight for as many reps as possible, and me and Nick were walking around. And we saw one of our other friends, Mr. Sister or whatever, was doing it. And she was smashing it. And then I looked at the score, and the leader of the guys was on like 61 reps. And then I was like, I'll give it a go. And back at when we used to train at Gold, when we used to deadlift all the time, my deadlift got pretty strong. And like,
those
I never really,
Those were the days.
And I was never a powerlifter. And we used to, if you remember, we used to go to Gold's on like a Friday or a Saturday and just pump that music in that room.
It was always Friday nights. Friday nights was literally just deadlifts. So
deadlift night. It would be deadlift with a bit of bicep, or maybe just deadlift.
Yeah. I think max I got to was 200.
Yeah. But you weren't training very long during that time.
No.
You probably only trained not even a year. And then I think the max I did was 290 to my knees, 280 clean. Yeah, and we weren't powerlifters. We were just training just to have fun with it.
Just bro science training.
So when I went to do this challenge, it was I was like, oh, you know, I'll go all right. And then ended up going, but it was more cardio instead of strength.
Yeah.
And I was going and going, and I ended up getting 70 reps with 90. This is a funny story. So I've been cutting for a while now, and did have a look.
I haven't.
Yeah. So I've been cutting for a while now, and I started at 103 kilos. I got down to about right now I'm about 94 and a half, but I had a cheat meal the night before. I think it was, what was it? Chinese or something?
Oh, that would not sat right.
So I had Chinese. I had some big meal, and no, it was carbonara
Oh,
pasta Antonio made, and it was like amazing. And
that'd
then,
have been heavy, but in your stomach.
well, what happened was, so my body doesn't actually really hold carbs very well. I hold a lot of water when I have a lot of carbs. So the next day I weighed myself. They make you jump on a scale. I was 97 and a half. So I went up about 3 kilos after this massive meal. And I was just like, I was talking to those people that were running it, and they were like, yeah, the guy's in the lead. He's got 61. And he weighed about 95. I'm like, 95? I'm like, that's me. Like, I weigh that. I'm like, all right, I could do it. I reckon I'm pretty strong. Weighed myself, I was 97 and a half. So it was a little bit heavier. I was like, oh, fuck, give it a go anyways. Ended up getting 70 reps of 97 and a half kilos.
Lovely.
So I won that event, and they were giving out a cash prize, and I still haven't got my cash prize. Yeah, so I should plug them, and then, you know, everyone unfollow them if you're following them.
That's my money.
But that was one of the events, and then one of the other events was they did a bicep curl competition at Vision Attire.
Yep.
And to start this off, one of our friends, Nick, another girl from one of the other stalls went, and she got the lead. She was in the lead by 250. She got 250 reps. And just to put it in perspective, they had the plates, and the easy bar, and you were curling like this. But for the females, they took the plates off the easy bar, and you were just holding it like this. Don't even get me started.
No,
and then so she ended up getting 250,
like,
and she stopped because she was bored, right? And then
yeah.
and then Nick went, and he did it properly with the easy bar. So it was a bit heavier. I want to say it was like 5 or 10 kilos, 5 kilos I think it was, altogether. And he ended up beating her and getting 253 reps. And he had pre-workout. He was ready to go. Like it was such a scene. It was so funny. And then I went, and then he was so G'd up because he was in the lead to win this Ninja Creamy in this massive bundle pack.
Recommend that.
And then I ended up going. I had the nose strap on my nose. I was like a full athlete, nose tape, pre-workout. I was fucking buzzed. Ended up getting up to like 150, and I think Nick can attest me to this. But it took. I'll screenshot our messages and put it into the video, but. It took us about a week to recover our arms. I couldn't straighten my arms for at least 4 or 5 days after because it's not just because of not the weight obviously, but just the amount of reps that you're doing.
Yeah.
We were so fatigued. The pump that we got was like unbearable. Like it was another level. And what ended up happening was I got up to about 150, and from there the reps were just out the window. Like they were terrible, but I was still going. Got up to about 200. I was fried. Got up to about 250. And then Nick was in the lead by 253. And then I was like, nah, I'm going to keep going. And then I ended up going, getting up to 300. And then I was like 301. And then I dropped it. I was like, that's it. I'm like, I'm done. But when I got up to about 200, they gave me the nose salt. I was like crying. I was just like sniffling.
Oh.
And then I ended up getting 301, and I was like, I was in the lead for the rest of the day. I was like, this is mad. The next day, some guy came and full David Goggins it, smashed our record. He got some Indian dude. He got like 500 and something. So Jesus. He doubled Nick's, and he got 200 more than me. Just a weapon. So I wasn't cut about that. But then what I was cut about was a girl went, and she ended up doing with the weights again. But she got like 1,000 and something reps. But to put it in perspective, yeah, it is like cheating a bit, but like whatever.
Yeah, if I want to make it fair, I would have done. Everyone does the same weight. Like
Yeah.
bar and everything. Yeah, I would have done like everything. Like, you do the bar. Everyone does the same weight. That's the benchmark.
So I was sitting with my mate Addy.
Sorry, like a lot of guys will surprise you. They'll probably like a lot of guys, even with the bar, like normal, like how you did it.
Yeah.
They'll still out rep some guys easily.
Yeah.
Like you'll be surprised.
For the first time as well, I drove my first Lamborghini.
Cheap.
Yep. Yeah.
How was that?
Terrifying. I was like, oh, yeah. I don't want to get into too much detail because I think the person who let me drive it probably doesn't want to tell me too much. But the saying that you can never be sad in a Lamborghini, I didn't believe it until I drove one. It was like the feeling I had just driving around in that. It was like it is unbelievable.
I think for I guess like people like us who like obviously can't afford those kind of cars at all.
Who said I can't afford it?
Hey,
Who said I can't afford it?
show us.
Yeah, show us your bank statement.
Show us push the tax.
Yeah.
It's exciting, obviously. Like 100% it's exciting. I believe you 100%. But I feel like as well, like if you have the money to buy those cars and without breaking a sweat about your wallet, I feel like you can be like, oh, I'm like, yeah, it's another car, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like that. Sorry.
For them,
yeah. But for us, like, oh my god,
us peasants,
yeah, peasants,
plebs,
literally
Yeah.
plebs.
The scum.
All right,
Yeah, right. You got me.
I got your point. I feel like it's exciting for us, 100%.
Yeah.
It looked exciting. Like you drove the speed limit as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, even to put in perspective, like taking my bike around just before.
that was so fun.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Millsap has a breakout who's
A Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson. He's getting rid of it, and I took it for one last joyride.
One last joyride.
And I won't tell you how fast I was going, but
It was under the speed limit.
Sure. Yeah. Every time I sit on that bike, I really want to buy a Harley. Just go and buy a Harley straight away. But like I know if I do one, my wallet will kill me for the next how many years. My partner will probably kick my head in for not saving money and just buying a Harley when I don't need one at the moment.
Well, that's the thing. It's like those things come and go. It's like you can always get one. You can always get one.
I had my V8.
You know?
I bought a V8. I built my V8. I sold it.
Yeah.
Something I want to ask you. What is one of your biggest pet peeves when driving?
Driving here, dude. Did you see that? There was a guy sitting in the right lane.
I saw that.
It happens every bloody time on the way in and out from Old Coombe Road.
What would you say your pet peeve is? Like
I reckon that 100%.
So driving slow in the right lane.
People driving slow in the right lane when there's no one in the left lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're not turning right.
Yeah.
So, for example, this road here, it goes straight and there's only turn-offs if you're going to go down into people's, I guess, streets or into like... It's a bit hard to explain. Maybe you can explain it better, but when you're turning right, you're going into like a it's because it's very rural out this way, sort of, on the way in and out.
Yeah.
So there should be no reason you're sitting in the right lane unless you're overtaking. And people who do it, and there's one they're not overtaking or the left lane is free, it just irks me so much.
I've got
so
a couple.
much.
One, when you let someone go but they don't wave at you, saying like a thank you, or like a wave. That
Even just a simple...
That grinds my gears.
You're driving, just
Yes.
finger up. Yeah. They can cut you off in traffic. They can poke your eyes out. Just a simple...
Sorry.
It's all sorted.
Yeah, literally. Two, when you go overtake someone and they speed up deliberately in the left lane, that grinds my gears like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That really grinds my gears.
Anything else?
When Milsov Jovic is on the road next to me.
Anywhere on the road. You know what, actually, speaking about road stories, I fucking almost died on my motorbike. Not died, but I got ran off the road, almost, from this
That was
stereotypical person. But...
That's when we went to the gym, wasn't it? We were training that night together.
No, it was... I was going out to... Yes, it was.
Yeah. And
it was on the way... It was two right lanes at a traffic light, and we both turn like this, and you merge. You turn and then you merge like this. So he turned and then merged straight away, cutting me off on the bike, and he was in like a truck, so I had to slam on the brakes, and I jumped the left gutter a little bit, but it was one of those gutters where it was like a like a,
It's,
a,
yeah.
a smooth one. It wasn't like a
Yeah,
a
square.
drain sort of edged one, and I was like so angry. I was like, I was thinking like I'm gonna drive up next to this guy. I'm gonna pull him out of the car, but I'm just thinking. But the problem was that when it turned, it went onto another highway,
Yeah, so
and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Chase this guy? He might be fucking living in Sydney or
not worth it.
something. I'm gonna drive him 3 hours to chase him down. I'm like,
Not worth
I
it.
was just so angry. I was just like, I just was like, whatever. I'm like, but I was grateful because I'm like, could have been way worse.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
imagine if you did it earlier and clipped the front of my bike.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So there's a question circling around the internet now that everyone's answering and like everyone's debating about it. So I want to get your take on it. You got 5 fingers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. You can choose any 5 liquids in the world. Anything that's a liquid, you can choose. And each finger has that liquid, right? So like one finger could be like coffee, water, Coke, this, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What are your 5 liquids? It could be anything.
Far out. Good question.
If you want one finger to have like growth hormone, it's growth hormone.
Really? Even those liquids?
Yeah, any liquid. Like for instance, mine would be like coffee.
Testicle.
And I'm like, that's tablets.
Oh.
I wouldn't know. I just like saw on Wikipedia one day. Like mine would be like coffee is a must. Like I reckon coffee would be a good one. Liquid gold. So you can sell gold and make money off it. Liquid gold.
What is liquid gold?
Liquid gold.
What is that?
It's melted gold.
But does that count as a liquid though?
If you melt it,
Yeah, but then it solidifies.
that's not my problem. I reckon it is. 'Cause I heard a few guys talk about other podcasts that they'll choose that. So I'm going to piggyback them and choose that as well. So coffee, gold. I feel like water is a must. If you're thirsty, just in your mouth. Coffee, liquid, water.
Oil?
Oh, that's not a bad one to be honest. But I'd probably honestly like every gym bro would be proud of me for this one. I hope. White Monster.
I was actually thinking that.
A White Monster. Just if you're thirsty for White Monster, in your
And then
mouth.
Coke Zero.
And the last one. Last one's tough. Like, honestly, just. Oh no, I can't say that on camera to be honest. Actually.
That's right.
No. I'm stuck on the last one. Like, what else is important? You reckon is a liquid to have?
I think we both know. Let's skip now.
I think you both know what you could sell.
I think mine would be. We get back to your last one. If we're doing that, it could be liquid gold, water, coffee. I'm not too fussed about because I'm like I actually like enjoying the actual outing to go get coffee.
Yeah.
So liquid gold, water. Thinking about stuff I drink now, but I reckon oil because you could sell that. Yeah, people pay big money for it. You making a steak, just a little bit of oil in there. BCAs? Nah,
that's powder. I see premix it.
I actually don't know
It's tough.
because there's so much things you could pick. If I were to pick the stuff that I'm drinking now, just to make it, just be able to drink out of my finger, it'd be water, coffee, BCAs, protein powder, and Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max?
Yeah. Pepsi Max or Coke Zero?
Yeah, Coke Zero.
Really?
Coke Zero. I'm off the Pepsi Max bandwagon.
Let's do a quiz. Let's see how many people like it.
Coke
Pepsi
Zero.
Max or Coke Zero?
Yeah, let us know. I think Coke Zero.
I did put a question up where air up and about a few different would you rathers.
Okay.
And my phone's recording, but a few of them were pretty good, pretty interesting. So one of the big ones was do fold, scrunch, what was it? Fold, scrunch, or I forgot what the third one was.
Oh, for toilet paper?
Yeah,
Fold.
fold, scrunch, or there was another question I asked. We'll do fold and scrunch for now because what do you think was the best answer?
Oh, fold.
Are You sure?
No, I feel like a lot of people scrunch, but I fold. I don't scrunch.
No, I would fold.
Scrunch get messy, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, I don't get how you would even scrunch it. You'd scrunch it. Sorry,
It's a waste of toilet paper.
you'd scrunch it, but then you only get one wipe. Whereas when you fold it, you can fold it
You
like
go,
origami.
nicely, like Christy edges, and then go.
Like,
yuck.
yeah. What was the other one? One of them was, would you rather forget your headphones, drink bottle, towel, or headphones, water bottle, towel, headphones, water bottle, towel,
Say it one more time.
and something else. And everyone picked towel. Oh no, yeah,
It's how because you just
towel.
there's wipes at the gym, right? Just
Yeah. Do you wipe down your bench every time? And be honest.
No.
We're gonna tag Club Lime in this.
I'll do. No, honestly, like if I don't see sweat on it, I won't wipe it down. As gross as that sounds, I don't know. Like if someone like it's like someone like if you use the machine before me and I see a bit of sweat, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, wipe it down right now. I'm not fussed. Like yeah, it can be a bit gross, but like me personally, you
What if I did?
Hey?
What if? So this happened to one of our mates, but what if I got real sweaty and just left the bench?
Oh, wipe it down. No, yeah, if it's like full, like
You would wipe it
if I
down?
see like sweat, like just a sweat patch down the whole thing. Yeah, common courtesy, just wipe it down. Like, but if I see like one little sweat patch or something,
Would you tell the person?
if it's full sweaty, I'd be like, yeah, can you like
Yeah.
wipe? But if I see like one little sweaty patch that like evaporates by itself, I'm like, I'm not fussed. You had a gym.
I just thought of something bad. Like, oh,
Oh,
is that teriyaki chicken? Is that chicken was direct? Yeah.
Is that type of macros? Satay chicken?
Is that the chili corn chicken?
Oh.
No, I only found this out on the weekend. This is going to blow your mind, but nutrition labels can be 20% off.
I heard about that. I heard that's a bit of a thing going around.
Yeah, I had no idea, and that blew my mind because I'm like, sometimes you read nutritional labels and it's like amazing macros. You'll be like 40 grams of protein, 250 calories, and you're like, oh, that's mad. But keep in mind that's 20, because sometimes you might order like a chicken. Say this is just a random one, but a chicken, pesto chicken noodles or something, right?
Yeah.
And then there'll be like this much chicken, like there'll be like nothing, but they'll say there's like 40 grams of protein. But then when you make it yourself and then you actually weigh it out
So
and
much
stuff,
chicken.
there's way more. So
I
it's
actually
like,
got a story about chicken actually.
yeah,
So one day I was feeling a little lazy. One night I was feeling a little lazy. I'm like, I'm gonna go Coles, buy a cooked chook, or known as a bachelor's handbag, if you know what that means. Do you get the saying? It's a bachelor's handbag.
no,
So bachelor, like, what's a bachelor? It's,
single man.
yeah, bachelor's handbag because he's single. Just
Oh,
I didn't know that saying, but my boss taught me that saying. And like so I buy a cooked chook. Honestly, go get like some tiger bread, chicken sandwich, bang, done. Simple, easy, effective.
yeah.
As I'm walking towards the cooked chooks, one of the Coles workers is literally cleaning the glass. She's cleaning the glass, and when you cough, obviously, if you're wiping the glass with this cooked chickens, you're gonna turn, elbow or mouth or hand, cough, cough, cough. Go back to wiping the glass, whatever, right? No, chickens there, just all over the chicken, coughing all over the chickens, and I saw physical like mucus out. Yeah, and I'm walking towards her. I'm like, I froze, so I cough. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like looking at her. She caught me looking. She's like, wiping more aggressive. I'm like, you're not gonna wipe off mucus off the chickens right now. I know it's enclosed, but still, that's not the point. I saw that, and one guy went to grab it. I'm like, you probably don't want to do that, mate. He's like, why? I'm like, that worker literally just coughed all over him, and I literally saw mucus come out of her mouth. She literally coughed all over it. Really? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, honestly, you better go to Woolies at this point, to be honest. Like,
Oh my.
he's like,
God.
thanks, mate, because I'm a bit of a germaphobe, so actually, I appreciate that so much. I'm like, nah, it's all good. Like, I'm literally not going to buy any of it anymore at all. That was a bit disgusting. Yeah, like even though it's enclosed, yeah, it's sealed up, but still,
The problem is that it's on food, and that food is exposed.
literally,
Imagine it's like going to the deli and then not using gloves and touching
Yeah.
it with your
Yeah.
hands or like fucking rubbing the. You know what I mean?
yeah. I saw that. I'm like, no, like that literally just put me off cooked chooks completely now.
It reminded me at a restaurant, if you find hair in your food, do you complain?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah. If it's my own hair, I know it's my own hair.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'm fine. Or if it's my partner's hair that magically appears out of nowhere, like it does, like you'll know as well, magically appears anywhere, I'm not fast. But if I know it's from the service or from the kitchen or whatever, like that doesn't look like any of our hairs.
That happened to someone
I'm like,
that
yeah.
we know. That happened to someone, and it was a big piece of hair as well. Oh man, I can't remember. But we went somewhere and they yanked it like this, and it just kept going and going and going.
Make me a new meal. That's it. Yeah, no, I'm not here for that.
Yeah, or you eat the whole meal and be like, "What the fuck is this?" You put it to the side.
I want a new one right now. But you finish your meal.
Yeah.
New one.
Fuck.
Pronto.
Speaking of, what is your favorite place to go to get a cheap meal? Mine has been tossing up lately between
So
2 or 3 different places.
There's so much.
I actually went and got Kingsley's and I was really disappointed recently.
Which
Queanbeyan? Normally Kingsley's is the best. So for those of you that probably don't know what it is, it's I think it's only in Canberra.
Yeah.
Only in Canberra.
It's
a chicken place. It's our version of Frango's.
So good. Like they're known for their chips being so crispy, their chicken being so not so oily. It's the chicken being spot on all the time.
We'll think about a better version. A better version of KFC, which is a big call.
Yeah,
I love KFC.
You don't feel like shit after Kingsley's at all. You don't feel like trash. KFC, you feel like absolute trash.
Yeah,
it's so good, but you feel like trash.
Yeah, but I'm sort of off Kingsley's at the moment. Hey, and I was so disappointed because it's so good. But
if I feel like pub food, like a cheap meal, but like a pub food, I'll go Kingston Hotel. Best pub food I've ever had in my life there, to be honest. I'll go there. But if I want something like just like a pizza, probably Pizza Arte.
You can tell I'm dieting because I'm asking all these food related questions.
And I'm bulking.
Yeah.
And but if I'm like a burger, like you can't go wrong with Grease Monkey as well.
I like Grease Monkey because you can get my go-to cheat meal, my favorite cheat meal from probably anywhere in Canberra, I want to say, is Grease Monkey. You get a burger and a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
And the burger comes with chips.
Yeah.
And then you get a slice of pizza and you're like done.
I remember when I joined my new coach and
we should get Grease Monkey after.
Bye. And I was cutting, like I was like deep in my cut, and my coach was like, all right, like you finally have a cheat meal. Refeed. He hates when I call it cheat meal. It's a refeed. Go have a refeed. I'm like, oh, what do I get for? Like, what do you want me to get? Do I choose or do you choose? He's like, no, go to a takeaway, whatever. Get a family size pizza. And like chips if you want. So I got like a big family size pizza and chips on the side. I finished that whole thing easy. I finished chips off easy. I demolished all that food, right? And I'm like, I still feel a bit peckish. So I went in the cupboard, saw half of a Cadbury bar, polished a Cadbury bar off as well. And I'm like, now I'm like literally full to the point where like it hurts to breathe. Like my stomach's like, my gut's out here. It hurts to breathe. To top that, because the amount of salt on the pizza and salt on the chips, I sculled heaps of water at the same time.
Oh no!
And that made me feel more like trash. So I'm on FaceTime with my partner. We're talking. I'm like, so like those. I'm like, she's like, you alright? I'm like, I don't feel good. I feel like I'm gonna vomit and shit myself at the same time.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, maybe go to bed. And so like, I don't like the WOG method. I drank a bottle of mineral water to try and get my stomach to like restart in a way and burp and stuff. Did that. Felt more like trash because there was more liquid in my body. Somehow went to bed, fell asleep, and it was like 1 a.m. I'm like, oh, I need to go. I'm about to spew everywhere. Literally, I'm about to just projectile vomit all in my room. Made to the toilet, open the door. As I opened the door, just whoosh, got out of my mouth into the toilet. Yeah, I just projected vomit straight away as I opened the door. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever ate that much, but the one thing I know is that you don't drink water.
No, because it makes you way worse. But
you're probably better off drinking Coke Zero.
I had a can.
In your case, yeah, in my case, Pepsi Max.
I had a can. I drank the whole can, but like just because of the salt of the pizza and the chips, like just when you have too much salt, what do you crave? Water.
You know the biggest problem is that because we obviously go to the gym and stuff, and we eat pretty healthy. The biggest problem is that when we have a cheat meal like that, you feel like hungover from it. I know that I do. Like
I thought.
For example, the last few weeks I've been really hacking in on my diet. I've been like so good, and I'll give myself 1, maybe 2 cheat meals a week, depending on how I feel and what. I'm not bodybuilding anymore, but obviously I'm like doing jiu-jitsu and stuff, and it's more performance based.
Yeah.
Well, not saying the bodybuilding isn't, but you know what I mean. It's just like I need more output.
Yeah.
So, and the days that I'll have those cheat meals, the next day, depending on what it is. So like we had Chinese the other week. The next day, I felt amazing.
Yeah.
But then, I had like a chocolate. If I have like really high, heavily processed meals, yeah, I wouldn't even like consider having Macca's anymore now as a cheat meal. Macca's or Hungry Jack's or KFC, I wouldn't even consider it because the next day I feel like I'm literally hungover.
Actually, last week, last Saturday,
The next episode, we're sitting here eating KFC.
this was my mood.
Yeah.
Last Saturday night, I'm like, oh fuck, I haven't had a cheat meal actually. No, so the Saturday before, sorry. I'm like, I haven't had a cheat meal yet this week. I'm like, oh, I should probably have a cheat meal. So then on the way home, I'm like, I'll get Macca's. Simple. I'll get Macca's. I like Macca's. So I got like two double quarter pounder meals, which is like 2 burgers, 2 chips, 10 nuggets, and apple pie. Top that off. Gone. I actually like inhaled all that. And actually, I didn't feel like trash after. I feel full, but I feel good. I didn't feel sluggish, but the next day, like I think I was like 2 kilos heavy. I'm like, I know where you came from.
Yeah.